Welcome and hello to everybody. My name is Hamidreza Kazempourfard. I am a traditional architecture. I have PhD of traditional architecture. Today I have a workshop about mirror work. This workshop have a 3 session. This workshop have 3 session. 2 session, each table for 1 person. Okay, the end of this presentation, we have a workshop, real workshop. We must to make the mirror, cutting, gluing, making, and finishing. Okay, so this one with 2 person, each group for 2 person. And just I say for the first time, it's very important. The table must to clean because it's very necessary for mirror work. After that, after scratching, don't use mirror because have a little pieces and very dangerous. So we best try to best presentation about the geometric of mirror. The first, Dr. Rahmandoust presented. After that, I help us to make the workshop, real workshop.
Merhaba, IDC are my IDC friends. Okay, forget about Turkish. Now I want to tell you first some stories about the mirror, how it was first introduced to the ornaments in architecture, and the major cuts that are used in mirror work. And then you will try some of them. You will try some of the major cuts. And then finally, there is a prepared sample that you can make yourself to have something final, okay? And all the pictures that you see in this presentation are our work. It's not, except the places that I mentioned that this is for someone else, the rest are for us. This is Iran Mall, the biggest mall in Iran. It's in Tehran, and this is the mirror hall that we made in 2016. Okay, the titles are a bit boring, definition, history, but they are not boring. We will go fast, and I will just give you some general information and stories, so don't worry. Phase 2, I will talk about the designs and patterns, which would be, of course, more interesting for you. And the final part is the workshop that you do. Meanwhile, there are many examples that they're just pictures with the date and place, and we will show them to you. So, phase 3 is the workshop. The first part is called the definitions, just to know the words, to communicate better with each other. Mirror, we say ayna, you say ayna. Yes? And we have ayne kari, which is mirror work in English, and you say ayna ishi. Yeah? Okay. And it's a decorative ornament. It's something for decoration. This is our office. The second floor of our office. This is the ceiling. History also looks boring, yeah? But I just want to say that mirror started from Europe. Using mirror in the architecture, in decoration, started from Europe. In 15th and 16th century, Italy and France were the pioneers of using this art. In the 17th century, it became mature, and the art becomes mature and well-defined. One of the most important examples is the Palace of Versailles in Paris, and there is a hall of mirror there. In Iran, about a century after the use of mirrors in Europe, when the kings of Iran started traveling to Europe and see the art there, they imported the art to our country. They said that please brought these mirrors to our country. We want to use them in our palaces and something like that. It was during the Safavid era. It was 16th century. And during the Qajar dynasty, the 19th century, it became fully matured and unique identity, something that you could only find in Iran. I will show you the images. This is the Versailles Palace, 17th century, Hall of Mirrors. But something in the middle happens. For example, in this image, they didn't have airplanes, they didn't have well-equipped ships. They were bringing the mirrors with animals or, I don't know, the ways that there were very probable instances of breaking in these mirrors. Therefore, they used their creativity. They said, okay, the mirrors are broken, what should we do? They cut them into smaller pieces and used them in between the patterns. I mean, they made the patterns. This one, I think, is gypsum, and they put the cutted mirrors in the small parts because they were broken. There were some examples that there were no geometry, there were no specific patterns in the muqarnas, for example, for covering the muqarnas. They were just like the mosaic art. Some people do no geometry, totally random. They put the mirrors there, the broken mirrors. But look at this one. This is the 19th century. The quality is not really good, but it's all mirror and all with geometric patterns. You could see very distinguishable patterns in this, and whole the wall and the ceiling, everything is covered with mirror. And this is in Golestan Palace in Tehran for Qajar dynasty. The size of the mirror matters. The mirrors that were used in Europe were generally large size and rectangular or square. And they had the complete reflection of the opposite side, like that in the Versailles Palace. But in Iran, attention was paid to the cutted mirrors, and they integrated the art of gire with mirrors, leading to a native art, this Ayna Kari, which is a unique identity in our country. Now the boring part is finished. There are many types of mirrors made from different materials: aluminum, silver, tin, mercury. They have different characteristics. Some of them are, for example, the ones that are made with tin and mercury, they are historical. They have been used since very old times. And those who are more modern, the silver and aluminum, are more accurate in reflecting the picture in front of them, and they are more expensive and more durable. And we have colored mirrors. I think we brought some of them here. Hamid, do we have colored mirrors? The colored mirrors, there are plenty of colors. It's just a picture. We put them on the floor and took a picture. If you look at these samples, this one is blue, silver, and gold. This one also same 3 colors. But there are many colors. This is somehow bronze, rose gold. This is gold. This is green, and we also have blue. We have blue, dark blue, light blue. You can make a full painting with them, different colors. And of course, they are more expensive than the normal silver mirror. And something which is very important about the mirror is their thickness. The mirrors that you use in your houses are generally thick. The thickness is, for example, more than 3 millimeters. These are the thick mirrors that are generally used as standalone mirrors, and they are rectangle or square or circle, something like that. But when they become narrow, like those you have on your tables or those here, they are used for decoration. I mean, they are cut into pieces to make different patterns. And thin mirrors, those that are in front of you, are 1 to 2 millimeter mirrors that are used for delicate patterns. There is also a medium thickness between 2 to 3 millimeters for larger patterns, not for very delicate patterns. And there are different techniques. You may have the pattern, cut the mirror, flat mirror, and put in this pattern. The other technique is that you use gypsum. You create your patterns, because when you want, you will learn today. We put some glue under the mirror, special glue, and when you push it, it becomes like this, like a heel, and it becomes out, like, for example, like this. Because it is outward, it reflects light differently compared to the flat mirror. It becomes glowy, okay? And but this is very limited. You can have maximum 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter height with this technique. Sometimes they use gypsum. They make a hip like this, and they put the mirror to have it more outward. And they mix it for your Leila's attention and Nisa's attention. They mix it with tiles many times. The mixture of different arts. They mix it with wood. I mean, here is combined with tile. Here it's alone. Here it's combined with wood. And this is a restaurant in Tehran, Monarch restaurant, that we did the interior design. It can be combined with different arts. Therefore, if you have a specific art, you can use your creativity and imagination to do whatever you like. When you learn the technique, you can use it. Like those old men who, when they saw that the mirrors are broken, they thought of something new. They used their creativity to make something memorable. You can also, creativity has no limits. You can do whatever you like. And there are some major elements. You see different designs, different patterns, but there are some major elements that we were going to teach you, the easiest of them. And you can combine them together to make any pattern that you like, and make the specific gire or pattern that you wish. Diamond cut can be done on rhomboid or square. It is like a cross in the middle of the shape. And I don't know here if, no, they are not mixed together, but in the examples you can use, for example, they call it takht. This is called, we say almas tarash. Almas is diamond, tarash means cut, okay? We say takht va almas tarash means, almas tarash means diamond cut and flat. You can use one of them cut, this one no cut, cut, no cut. Like this, you can make the pattern and have different glows because the direction of the mirror changes and you have different glows. This is an example. This is a chimney. I zoomed. Can you find the almas tarash pattern here? Can you, yes or no? Yes. How many of them? These are all almas tarash. They are like this. They are oriented 45 degrees in the middle. So this is almas tarash. And with the rhomboid diamond cut, You can make any different flower. You can make different flowers, and also in this one, if you can, some of them are cutted. I mean, they have this diamond cut. Some of them are not. For example, this one has a cut. It is not 4 times. It's only once. It's like this. And some of them are normal, without cut, taht, flat. The other major cutting element is based on a triangle. We call it taraqqe in Farsi. Because the same, I wrote it here because the same name is used in Gere. I think it's familiar with your ears. And this one also, you can use it one by one no cut, the other one cut, or all cut. This is a triangle cut it like this. In this image, as you can see, they're all cut. Yeah? Can you distinguish? Yes? Can you see them? This is the mixture in the next picture. This is the mixture of one. One has the diamond cut, the other one doesn't have. Can you see? And they put it together to make this whole, to fill this whole area. Some of them are simple, and some of them has the cut. Can you distinguish any other elements here? This is the diamond cut on the corners, I mean the outer area. Okay, the next one is the nilufari cut or the bazubandi. Bazuband is, I don't know what is it in Turkish, armband. Before the heroes like Rostam and everything, they used to have a special armband, yeah. And this cut is called bazubandi or armband. And it can have different stacking. Stacking means when you put things together, it is stacking. For example, when you have, when you have some squares, you can put them like this, like the floor. It's normal stacking. But you can put them like this. One here, in the middle of the line, you put something else. That's a different type of stacking. And they can be like this, normal stacking on each other. But there is a very famous type that is called waterfall stacking. They mix it with the diamond cut, and they don't use them right over each other. They do some indent, and therefore it looks like a water falling down. Okay, can you find armband? Here they are. And what is this one? Diamond cut. And what is this one? This is taraqqe, yes. Okay, we have the armband. We have the diamond cut square. And we have taraqqe. Both of them are cutted. Now it's getting a bit more hard. These were the simplest elements that are used in mirror work. From now on, it's getting a bit more complicated. This is medium hardness. We have this forlenge, charlenge, I don't know, it has 4 legs. 2 types. For the perpendicular forlenge, which is this one, you cut 1/4 of the pattern and you repeat it to make the whole forlenge pattern, 4-part pattern. But for the normal forlenge, you do the whole pattern on your piece of mirror. You cut it with the special tools that I'm going to explain to you later. And the pattern is different. This one goes to the middle, the tip of the tip of this foots go to the middle of the square, but here it goes to the corners of the square. So we have the normal and the perpendicular forlänge or charlänge. And we have this pattern. I will zoom in. Okay, which type of forlänge is that? Perpendicular or normal? Exactly. This is the simplest. These are the perpendicular forlänge. You make only 1/4 and you rotate it to make the full pattern. And what else can you recognize? Yes, square diamond cut. And for the simple forlänge, here they are. This, that the tip of the each leg goes to the corner of the square. This is the normal forlänge, that you have to cut the whole pattern on a piece of square and then use it in your mirror work. And we have this normal diamond cut also. This, you see, very useful, isn't it? And one of our students filled the whole ceiling just with this one. And it was really interesting, with only one element. But because the ceiling was curved, it was under a dome. It gives different reflection. It was very lovely. And this is the most complex element that we are going to tell you in this workshop. But there are many. But here, this is the last one that we are talking about. It is called, we say hasht silu, 8 silu. I don't know where does the name come from, but of course it has 8 tips. It's a 8-tip star. I didn't know about the silu. I didn't have any idea where does the silu come from, but 8 was clear that it was an 8-pointed star, but I didn't have any idea about the silu. Thank you very much. We go back to the same image. Can you find this? 8 silu? Yes, exactly. Here they are in the center. What else do we have? What was that? Come again? Charlenge, but perpendicular or? No, it's perpendicular. No, it's normal. It's normal. Normal charlenge we have, forlenge. And now we go to the interesting part, the things that are in front of you.
Actually, we need more time for the real workshop, okay? So, you know a little history about the mirror and mirror design and something. Now, we want to start working for one person. After that, group maybe 2, maybe 3 person together. Just I want to learn about some things about the special glue and another one, and again I start.
We will tell you about the patterns. You will design the patterns, simple, starting from very simple one. Okay, and then you will use your tools to scratch the mirror. And there is a specific glue that is used in this art. This specific glue is made from this, we call it sirish. I checked, maybe you call it chirish, yeah? Chirish? I don't know, I checked in internet. It's a plant which is sticky. The powder is sticky. When you mix it with water, it's like a glue. Okay, there is a specific mixture. You had 1 unit, gypsum powder, 1.5 unit wood glue, this white wood glue, and 3 unit chirish.
You can search the flower same as this flower.
This is the scientific name. You will learn how to make this, okay? And finally, you cut them. You use this specific glue underneath your mirrors, and based on the pattern that you're planning to do, you can attach them together. As we mentioned from the very beginning, being clean is very important, because anything under your mirror, because these mirrors are very thin, it may lead to breaking of your mirror. When you use these tools to scratch the mirrors, when you scratch, very, very tiny mirrors come out. The glass is broken in that powder is not good for your fingers. That's it. Otherwise, of course, you're careful with the mirror alone. So after you scratch the mirror, don't touch it like this, okay? And with your cutting tools, never use them like this. You don't go up and down. It's just from top to bottom, or from bottom to top. It depends on you. But you shouldn't go up and down, okay? Only one way, one direction, okay? Okay. And stop cutting as soon as you reach the end. Don't come to the table with this one, because there is a very fine head which will break, okay? Don't come to the table, pah, like this. No, like this. When you reach the top, stop, okay? And this is also Dr. Hamid's picture making mirror work in Tehran. Now we want to introduce you the instruments that are already on your tables. There are 2 types of cutting tools. Every table is different. Some of them this one is the diamond cutting tool, which has a very tiny diamond on the top. And this one is the rolling cutting tool. There is something like a wheel. If you touch it, it can rotate. I think yours is this one, yeah?
Sağdaki ise aynı işi görüyor ama
Yours is
yuvarlanarak orada hareket ediyor.
Okay, everyone looks at their instruments and distinguish which one is rolling, which one is this stationary diamond. This one is a bit more expensive because it has a real, very tiny diamond on the top. And this one is very generally used. You can find it everywhere. It's a bit cheaper, 30%, something like that. And it is used for glass cutting very generally. Okay, and you have a wooden ruler or a piece of wood. Why we say it should be wood? Yeah, thank you. Because first of all, here should be a bit thick and straight. Most of the rulers, they are curved like this when they finish. This one should be straight and should be thick. You have mirrors with proper thickness, which is 1 millimeter for you. This one is 2. And you need a proper substrate for your work, which normally you can use in your own rooms or workshop or whatever, wherever that you work. A piece of glass can work well. Normally a piece of glass is used underneath your hand. The first things that you have to learn is the straight line, cutting of the straight line, okay? So we will come table by table. You need to do this. Start from a very end, choose a very narrow space, and you have to use your tools to cut a straight line. This is the very first step, okay? Okay.
Another one you want to use for the workshop. Now only you must to learning. Only use this one. You must to push, you see here, push more, okay? It's okay, you can cut from here. Okay? And you cut. from here. Here, the center, yeah. If you okay, now more push. No, more push. It's not bad. You try. It's okay. Can you try? Tamam. Same as cheese. In the center, you can cut. No. Your finger here.
burada mı?
Yeah. It's very nice. No, the end is not good. You can see. Yeah, it's okay. Half centimeter, not 1 centimeter, half centimeter. Cut it, broken. Okay, you learning. Okay, a small one. Because
Learn how to cut.
okay,
Attention, for those of you who are using this rolling cutting instrument, there is a spring, okay? You have to put it and cut it, okay?
in this mirror, okay, I want to cut same size, okay, the thickness of ruler. For example, if the thickness, if 3 centimeter, okay, 3 centimeter, not cut it, only scratches, okay? Don't cut, don't break it. After that, again from landscape, same design. Do you understand? Okay.
We want squares, okay? Use the thickness of your rulers as your scale. You can have parallels, you can cut them or may not cut them as you wish, and then turn your rulers and cut perpendicular to that, and we take out these. If there is extra mirror, just leave it. We want squares, okay? Perfect squares. For those of you whose the rulers are 35 centimeter, you have to measure 4, then it will make 60. The degree, you have to use this one. Okay. You can use this one simply. Mark it, draw the first line, and then parallel lines, okay? Otherwise, I wrote, if the thickness of your ruler is 33.5, if you measure 4, it will make this 60 degree. Or if it is 3, I have to move this. It will be 350.
Okay, everybody, listen, please. Everybody, listen. This work is a last work from each person. Another workshop together. 2 person, 2 by 2, one group, and make one real mirror work. The last work, everybody have one A4 paper. Yes? Okay. From top to down, you make it. Everybody have a lot of mirror, yeah? The same shape. First, you must cut, but don't break it. Only scratch. Don't break. And from the triangle and from the lows, do you understand?
You scratch, but you don't break, okay? Just scratch.
Okay.
More or less easy. You may start with this one. If
Yeah.
you could, go to the next one. But
Yes.
only this 3 is very important, okay? try to do this. If you could, follow to the next one. Okay, only focus on these three elements because they are the simplest. If you could do them perfectly, you can continue with the rest. But at the moment, we expect you to do only these three, okay? The rest, if you could, you can do. But at the moment, because you are beginners, we only expect this three.
Baklava gibi rom yapacaksınız ve o kadar alanları
Meanwhile, I will show you some examples and then you will have 10 minutes rest and come back for the next job. This is, for example, a design and this is how it looks in the real work. Okay? I show you some examples. There are designs based on these simple elements that you learn, and there is the real work. I want to show you some examples. For each work that you see, mirror work everywhere, there is a pattern designed first, and then this pattern is turned into this work. This is a movie that shows our workshop in Karbala, Iraq, that shows how these works are made.
Bir belgeseli izletmek istiyoruz. Bizim çalıştayımız var. Kerbala, Irak'taki bir iş için. Nasıl yapıldı lütfen izleyin. Hastalar nasıl çalışıyor izleyin lütfen. Hastalar nasıl çalışıyor izleyin. Erika. This is the workshop known as in Kerala and Iraq.
This is what you are doing now.
What I had to do. Okay.
When you get old, you become like this, doing the mirror work. You see, they put the tape. I told you, when you cut it, put a tape on it. Don't break it. Also, I want to show you some modern examples. These are not our works. These are Ms. Monira Farmanfarmayan's works. She recently passed away. But she did some modern works I want to show to you because you are artists. It may also give you more creativity to design your own patterns. She used geometric patterns and mirror work to make some modern examples. You have the tool, you have to mix it with your creativity to make whatever you like. This is also Iran Mall, also our work in Tehran. This is the Hall of Mirror in Iran Mall. If you happen to come to Tehran, you have the chance to visit this. Yes, our work. This is also Imam Hussein Shrine in Karbala. This is also our work. This is a residential area, someone's home. We did it in Abadan, south of Iran. This is a restaurant in Tehran, Murak. This is also mirror work. I showed you some images from this work previously also. Yes, yes, these are all our works.
Çok zor ya. Zevkli zor ama. Çok dikkat istiyor. İyi bir becerisi istiyor bence.
Here it's combined with woodwork. Thank you very much, everybody. I'm really happy that we had no cut hand, no cut finger, nothing. And I hope that you have enjoyed this workshop and you may hopefully use it in your future creative arts. Thank you.